Hi, I'm Sokong. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Microsoft Office 365 using your own domain email address in simple steps. So Office 365 is actually it's a service. It is not the product, it's a service just like a cable subscription. It bundles with Office desktop suite and you can install up to 5 computers, cloud storage, video conferencing, and so forth. So compared to on-prem application, traditionally just one single license was up to $360. But with the current offer by Microsoft, for the first year, you can pay uh, only like as low as $96. So it is very affordable, and you don't need an IT expert to set it up, and it fits for both business and home. So we're gonna set up with GoDaddy, and they offer great support, 24 by 7, and very easy to set up, and guarantee that the price is very cost effective. And here are a few subscriptions, but we're gonna be focusing on business subscription. That's my recommendation. So the first year, $7.99 a month, so roughly for about $96. Again, as you can see, you can have the desktop suite. You get, in one license, you can install up to 5 computers. So it works good if you have 5 people in a family. It you can use for the whole family or a small business with 5 people. 1 terabyte storage online, that's a cloud based, including video conferencing, web conferencing, that is Skype for business, and also professional email, of course, Exchange mail. So to get started, we're gonna set up a new email address domain. That's example. You can set it that way. Like for example, you have your name or organization. Do you want with your own preference and your own email address? And you can. That's the beauty of Office 365. So you can have like your preference to host or to have the domain. Here an example that I'm going to be using with the name and the new domain I'm going to be registering, and also the email notification using Gmail that I'm going to be using after we complete the setup. That's going to send a notification to it, and also like example. In this example, I'm going to be using Windows 7 and Android to test the email address. And I'm going to show you how to set up the domain in a few steps here. So we're going to do domain registration, purchase Office subscription as a trial, and also set up Microsoft Office 365 and test email, and show you how to do some admin tests, and also check your domain privacy. So make sure that when you host a domain, you have your own domain. Again, you want to make sure that you know how it can be secured. Without any delay, so let's get started. Okay, so here's the first step. So I'm gonna walk you through how to register a brand new domain registration. But if you do have an existing domain, so this step not gonna help you. So what you need to do is call GoDaddy, and they can help you walk you through transferring your domain into GoDaddy. So the process here is to create a brand new domain. So the name here I have is the domain does not exist yet, wincom.com, and with the name and email address that I pre-planned already. So let's go to the GoDaddy website to get started with the registration. So if you launch your page here, first thing we need to do, we're going to search for, uh, let's type wincom.com. So this is a domain does not exist yet. This is the one that I comment with that I want to search for. So it shows up that it's available, so $2.99, which is very good deal for the first year. You can scroll down here, there are suggested domains if you want to do extra. So in this case, we just want only the .com one. So, so I'm going to scroll up. So $2.99 first year. I'm going to click on select here, and then at $14.90. So the others 3 domain we don't want it. So click on continue to add to the cart here. And here is information. I suggest you suggest this one. This is called either private domain or hide your information, or we call domain proxy here. So you're gonna hide your admin contact and everything. So this is for security that you want to use. You want to do that when you have your own domain. So you don't want people to know the information about your domain. So professional email, which is Office 365, or the other Office, or like Office 365 or email service, we don't want to select it yet. So we're concentrating on registering the new domain here. And certificates, we don't need that unless you want to run a website. In this case, we just want to host the email for now. And so certificate, if you used to run the exchange yourself, of course you need that for accessing the SSL page. In this case, your login is going to be redirected to GoDaddy homepage with the SSL certificate, so you don't really need that. So this option, we just want to choose, in this case, pages here, the other services, if you want to add to, again, for simplicity, you just want to register the domain, a new domain. So with GoDaddy. So scroll back a little bit. So actually, so I'm gonna scroll up again. I'm gonna make sure everything's correct. And click on continue to add to the cart here. And but now I'm gonna actually add it. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. It's a little bit sticky here, so make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna add to the cart here. The default is 2 years again, so $15.99, not bad. So let me select the 1 year, $7.99. So I'd rather select 2 years. Right now, it's a good deal for 2 years for $15.99 here. Okay, let's go down here, and by default, it adds like 1 month of 365 selection here. Maybe it just got left over from my card. In this case, we don't want to purchase the subscription yet. We just want a domain only, so we're going to remove that. So that would keep us only domain proxy or domain privacy service and also domain registration. In this case, I'm having for 2 years. So let's see, 34, 32. So I do have a certificate, a promo code that would save me 40% of that. So I'm going to copy into it and see if we can how much money is saved on that. Let's see, eat. Scroll up a little bit here. So I'm hiding my information so that's one of the things you can do. Here, if you're a new customer, you're gonna have to create that's the first step you need to do. To follow the screen. Since I'm the existing customer, I'm logging in. So again, if you're a new customer, you need to follow the screen to get to the screen. That's where I am now. So process is very simple. Enter your information as a new customer and then to create the account with GoDaddy. So in this case, I have my PayPal account already saved on the website. So I'm going to choose that to select that payment type that I'm going to be paying for that. So I'm not done yet. So let me go back a second here. So I'm going to scroll down to, I'm going to try to add my uh, promo code here. Let's see, let me look for that. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to copy and paste my promo code here. Let's see. It doesn't seem that's going to take that. Let me try again. I probably didn't really copy, so I'm going to try again. Copy. And then go back here and paste here. Oh, I picked up something else. I'm going to remove that and then click on apply here. Let's see how much I can save here. Oh, wow, good deal. $27.93. It is really a steal. So 2 years domain. So click on proceed. 2 year domain subscription, 2 year registration, plus 1 year private domain proxy. Very good deal here. So I'm gonna go make sure everything correct and click on agree. And then again, if you are new, you need to it's gonna look a little different, but you're gonna come to this screen anyway. So I'm gonna go on purchase now. So domain registration, here is a private domain registration or called proxy. If you click on it, it's going to show up on your screen. In this case, my information, I'm just hiding it, but if it is yours, when it comes to yours, you're going to see that. So the next step we're going to do, let's see, I'm going to try to click on information here. This is where you click in to see the information you just entered here. So in this case, in your case, you can see that in my case, I'm just showing, I'm just hiding. So I'm gonna scroll down to domains that we have here registered. Let's click on product. Let's see. So I'm click on the domain here, and since I have a lot of domain, I'm gonna try to scroll to the domain which is registered. So let's see here. Here it is. Uh, okay. So domain registration has completed. So before you proceed to the next steps, you want to wait for at least 24 hours so that domain registration will be updated across the internet everywhere with public DNS. Okay, so step number two, we're gonna purchase Office 365 subscription or services. So let's go to GoDaddy again. Okay, let's click on Chrome. So I'm gonna go to GoDaddy website and I'm gonna be logging into the account that if you just created or account that we have on GoDaddy. Okay, I'm gonna click on sign in since I already have information. Again, if you're a new customer and then you haven't created one, assume that by now you already have the account. So in this case, you just signed in. Okay, I'm gonna click sign in now. And so we're gonna go to GoDaddy homepage and email Office, and here is Microsoft Office. Uh, okay, let's scroll down. Here is we have three types of subscription. The central one is actually just a storage, and there is no email. And so we have 1 TB storage for OneDrive, but the second one is for business. We have like a desktop Office suite. You can install up to 5 of them, 5 users, and also 1 TB of online storage, which is SharePoint. But what I recommend is actually the business premium here. So monthly, first year is actually very good deal, $7.99. So roughly about $95 a year. So again, you can install up to 5 computers and plus mobile email access and also 1 TB of storage, which is for like Skype for Business, and also the full support for 124/7 and great support here. So in this case, we're going to concentrate on business premium here. So once you click, as you see, only $95 a year. And so we're going to select for one user, of course, and we have 50 storage, 50 gigs storage on email. And so for now, we just want to do for 1 month for trial. You can do as well if you want, you just want to try out. So click on continue to add to the cart. And let's see, scroll up, try again. Okay. So this might be left over. You might see a lot of these stuff that might be left over from my shopping cart. So we're gonna clean up a little bit here. So what we want is actually we don't want SSL certificates as previously stated. So you don't need that. That's only for running website and also business premium. There are too many of them. So I want only one. I'm gonna get with the other one. So now we're gonna leave only for 1 month. Subscription here that I'm going to use to demonstrate on here. And okay, so I'm delete my promo code again. I just want to show you that this is the actual 1 month trial here. But if you go for like 1 year, that's going to cost you about $95, which is very good deal. And you can use for the whole family. But if you have like it's great deal for up to 5 users. I mean up to 5 computers. So it fits the budget very well. So I'm gonna add the promo code again. I'm gonna use my existing promo code. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but at least we can try it now and click on add. So let's see, it's $9.55. So 1 month should be enough for demonstration or for to use for this tutorial. Yeah. Domain, add domain, new domain. You want to use that to add domain for to tie it up to registered domain at the same time. In this case, we're not doing anymore. So we just want to uh, buy 1 month subscription. That's it. And you can do as well for trying to see if you like it. Okay, and that's it for the subscription. So next step, we're gonna go to set up the Office 365. Okay, now it's time to set up Office 365 with your newly registered domain. So we're gonna go to GoDaddy again. Let's start Chrome. Okay, we're gonna go to Google Chrome. We're gonna log into GoDaddy again into the account that we have created. That we logged in quite a few times already so far. So we're gonna go to GoDaddy website, and we're gonna sign in again using the account that we currently have and sign in. Okay, so here is the option that you click on Office 365 email here that we're going to be setting up. Okay, so we're going to choose options. Okay, so we're going to scroll down to here is the premium that account that we just registered. You you might not have the same screen in mind because I have multiple accounts. That's why it shows up like that. And your screen is going to be simpler than that. Here is the one. So auto renewal, if you don't want to do that, just one trial, you can turn it off. Otherwise, you can leave it auto if you're really happy with that after the setup. And here's an option drop down like the space and everything like that. You have 50 gig of email like options like storage 1 terabyte. And in this case, I'm going to exit out right now. So I'm going to go to click on manage here. Okay. So after we click on manage, and we're going to come to quite a few screens here. So what we are interested is only RP35 launch. We don't want any of those. Just we want to set up a new add user here. So add user is the option that you want to be you want to choose that. So we're going to scroll down. Since I have multiple domains, yours is going to be simpler here. So here is the account that we want to select to set up the Office 365 or Exchange email. So the bundles that's going to be created, and going to click continue to select this domain that we just registered. So we're going to fill out the information right here. So username, as I already noted on the previous section, we already pre-planned here. So the name I'm going to be putting is actually SOCOM here, with the domain that we have just that we just have just registered here, and giving the first name and then last name. Okay, and in this drop down, you might not have it. That's because I have multiple Office 365 account. That's why you have that. I have that option. And in this case, I'm not going to share in any of those. So since this is the first user, so that user's SOCOM, that's gonna be the administrator. That's the first account that you have it. Okay. Alternate email, and I'm phasing out because my current one that I have, I don't want to use mine. So I'm gonna enter a different email address that if you see on the previous section, I'm gonna use a Gmail, a separate account that's gonna notify. Okay, that it's gonna send notification with all information after we successfully set up, and it's contain a log and everything here. So this is my separate email that's shown on the previous page, and click on create uh, new password, and the password has to be a mixed number and a characters, and also at least between 16 and between 8 and 16 characters here, and lowercase and uppercase. That's quite like standard these days. So you enter the information here, the password here, and again after that, I'm going to confirm the password, and I want to make sure it's strong enough, and you follow the screen tips that it's shown here. So again, email notification, you want to make sure you enter it correctly, and then that's going to get sent to you after the setup has completed. And then click on create. I'm going to click on save password for now, so I don't have to keep entering again. So here is a step that's going to do its job. So right now, as you can see, it's going to be provisioning or creating the account, Office 365 account, that's going to bundle with OneDrive, Skype for Business. That is used for audio conferencing, video conferencing, all those that bundle in one package in Office 365. edition, a premium selection here. So it's going to take a little bit of time here, but as you follow along this here, so if you get stuck or you got any issue with that, you can always call GoDaddy and they're going to help you on the spot, which is great. So guarantee that's going to be working. So it's going to prepare your mailbox under your domain, your username, including the OneDrive storage as well. So OneDrive storage is the cloud storage that's going to be storing your files. As noted in the previous section, you're going to have 1 terabyte of storage, and also you're going to have like a Skype for Business that's good all package for like audio conferencing, video conferencing, web conferencing, all those stuff in one package for $95 a year for now. So it's going to be very good. This is a great deal in cost saving, and right now it's done. So in this section here, it's going to show you how, if you want to go ahead and set up your email. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to show you how to get it back. So I just want to go through the process. Once it's done, and we're going to get out of here. It's okay. So the next step, we're going to set up. I'm going to walk you through how to set up, and I'm going to show you how to get back to this tip. So you need to get help or anything extra help for that one. So in this case, it's done. So the next step we're going to be doing, we're going to test the email. I'm going to walk you through how to set up Outlook and also Android. And so that is the next step we're going to be doing. So the Office 365 setup has completed. So again, the next step is going to be testing the emails with Outlook and also with Android. For the rest, it's going to be exactly the same. There's no difference.